Good afternoon, fans. This is your girl from Mel's Match Chat, and this is your official WWE 2023 Royal Rumble review. I was supposed to do this last night. Oh my god, I didn't realize how late it was. So I just said screw it, and I was going to do it today. That's the greatest thing about me being the executive producer. So I'm doing it now. Then after this, I'm going to go take a nice hot shower and just get ready for the week. I have lots to do and whatnot. So hopefully everybody enjoyed the Royal Rumble. I nailed every single one of the matches. I was perfect, and I'm glad that they got it right with the winners this year. It would have been different if Sami Zayn was involved in the Royal Rumble, but I'm glad it wasn't, and he ended up being in the situation that he was in. So it's big. About a story. Oh my god. It's one of those Sundays. I ended up. I haven't slept really. I'm gonna try to probably not even eat dinner. I'll probably go straight to sleep after I take a nice hot shower, and I'll get up tomorrow morning and get the rest of the week started. So I'm gonna go run through the show, and that is basically it. And then I'll get you out of here. Um, Great picks last night. I mean, it was basically, you know, I didn't think nothing needed to change, and I'm glad that Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley won. I had to support my girl last night. Um, but we're now on the official road to WrestleMania. So hopefully everybody's going to just take it in stride, and we're just going to keep on going, and there's not going to be too many hiccups on the way. So let's get this started. Please do me a favor. Go check out the people over at Harry's.com. Get all your shaving and toiletry essentials over there at Harry's.com. Please go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com and get all your beard essentials over there. If you want to murder your thirst, go check out the people over at Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com and go check out their 3 flavors, which are lime, mixed berry, and mango orange. Please, if you want to have the world's strongest coffee with the lowest acidic rate, go check out the people over at Death Wish Coffee at deathwishcoffee.com. And they have really good flavored coffees. They have espresso and really good coffee. Please, next weekend, if you're in the tri-state area, please go check out HOG Wrestling Beginnings. They're going to be honoring Jake Briscoe. If you are, and there's still tickets left, go to hogwrestling.net. If you can't, go to F5 TV and subscribe to 5 TV Plus, and I'm serious, great subscription service. You legitimately, it'll pay for itself in a month and then some. So, all right, we're gonna get the review of the 2023 Royal Rumble, and then I'll get you out of here. And I'm going probably to bed because I gotta take a shower, get cleaned up, get into bed, and I'm going to see hasta luego. Sorry. Oh my god, my allergies are kicking my ass today. This is the full show card. We started off with the men's Royal Rumble match, the women's lights out match. Then it came with the women's championship match, and then the women's Royal Rumble match, and then the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. We had the Royal Rumble opener. Package for the show airs. They had the pre-show. I didn't even watch it because there was no pre-show matches, which I'm glad that they don't do that anymore. The commentators welcome the audience to the show. Pat McAfee's music plays, and he comes out and he joins the commentary team. Excellent, excellent. They need to keep that as a trio during a pay-per-view. Imperium's theme song plays, and Gunther walks out to the ring. Sheamus's theme song plays, and he goes to the ring. So those are the entries one and two. The match starts with both men start exchanging strikes. Gunther with a vicious chop, and he tries to eliminate Sheamus, but is stopped. Sheamus with an Irish curse backbreaker. He then tries to eliminate Gunther, but is not able to. The Miz is the next entrant, and he gets down from the apron as Sheamus is ready for him. Gunther and Miz try to eliminate Sheamus, but he avoids it. Sheamus then goes after the Miz, who chopped by Gunther. Sheamus attacks the Miz in the corner. Gunther tries to eliminate Sheamus again, but he is stopped. Kofi Kingston is the next entrant in the hit and hits the crossbody on Miz and Gunther. He then hits the boom drop on Miz and Gunther. Sheamus and Gunther exchange strikes. Kofi tries to eliminate Miz, but isn't successful. Johnny Gargano is next entrant, and he hits a spear on Kofi, and he hits a Gary to Gunther. Gargano with a DDT on Miz. He then tries to eliminate the Miz. Sheamus hits the 10 beats of the Bataran on Miz. Gargano with a super kick, and Sheamus with a bro kick to eliminate the Miz. Xavier Woods is the next entrant, and he is attacked. He attacks Gunther. He and Kofi double team Gunther and Miz. Woods with an elbow drop off the top rope. The New Day tease fighting each other, and they do their shenanigans. Sheamus kicks Woods. Karrion crosses the next entrance, and he attacks Woods with a clothesline. He then slams Kofi across the ring. Gunther chops him down, but he fights back, and Gunther with a clothesline, but Cross gets up and hits a doomsday suplex. Sheamus and Cross start exchanging blows. Chad is the next entrant. He attacks Gargano and Kingston. He hits the T-bone suplex on Gargano and Kingston. Woods and Gable have a wrestling match. Gargano tries to eliminate Cross, but isn't able to do it. THRU is the next entrant, and he attacks Gable with suplexes. Woods and Kingston. He then slams Gargano onto Gable. McIntyre eliminates Cross with a Claymore. Let me stop for a second. Oh my god, my nose is running. He then stares down Gunther. Both men exchange strikes. THRU hits the Future Shock DDT on Gunther. Santos Escobar is the next entrant, and he hits the Hurricane Rana on Woods. He goes to the apron and kicks Sheamus. He hits the crossbody on Gable. He climbs to the top rope, but is stopped by Gargano, who tries to eliminate him, but isn't able to. Angelo Dawkins is the next entrant, and he attacks Santos Escobar and Drew McIntyre. He then slams Gable. Gunther chops down Woods and tries to eliminate him, and Kofi, but Kofi escapes while Woods is eliminated after a boot from Gunther. Kofi tries to eliminate Gunther, but Santos interrupts him. Kofi is then eliminated by Gunther. Brock Lesnar is the next entrance, and he attacks both Sheamus and McIntyre with German suplexes. He then hits a German suplex on Dawkins and catches Santos before eliminating him and Dawkins and Gable. No tag team should have been involved in this. They should have been all singles. That's just my opinion about that. He comes face to face with Gunther. Please, for the love of God, before this year's ending, that match needs to happen. Bobby Lashley is next entrance. He spears Lesnar. He then slams Gargano and spears McIntyre and Sheamus. He then slams Gunther. Lesnar picks up Lashley, but he escapes and eliminated Lesnar. Lesnar is very upset. Baron Corbin is the next entrant, but he is attacked by Lesnar, who hits the F5. Adam Pearce and WWE officials come out to stop Lesnar. He attacks the referee before leaving through the crowd. Seth Rollins is the next entrant. He throws Corbin inside the ring and super kicks him before eliminating him. Seth and Sheamus exchange blows. Sheamus tries to eliminate Seth but isn't successful. Otis is the next entrant and he attacks Gargano. He slams McIntyre and Sheamus. Seth tries to eliminate McIntyre but isn't successful. Lashley then tries to eliminate Seth but isn't successful. Ray is the next entrant, but he doesn't come out. Rollins tries to eliminate Lashley. He goes for the crossbody, but is caught. Seth escapes and eliminates Lashley. Dominic Mysterio is the next, and he comes out wearing a Rey Mysterio mask. Otis eliminated by Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Rollins with a buckle bomb on Gargano. Dominic is no hurry to enter the ring because Sheamus is waiting for him. Dominic tries to attack Sheamus, but it is infecting him. Rey Mysterio was actually legitimately hurt, so they did this, and it worked out for them in the good way. Elias is the next entrant, and he attacks Gargano and McIntyre. He then hits Gunther with a guitar. McIntyre and Sheamus hit their finishing and toss Elias out in the ring, eliminating him. Gargano attacks Dominic in the corner. Sheamus tries to eliminate Seth, but he escapes under the bottom rope. Finn Balor's the next entrant, and he hits the sling blade on McIntyre and tries to eliminate him, but is stopped by Sheamus. Balor attacks Rollins. Gargano tries to eliminate Finn, but is stopped by Dominic, who tries to eliminate him. Finn kicks him in the head and eliminates him. Booker T is next entrance and kicks Balor and Dominic. He hits the bookend on Balor and then goes for a spinneroo before Gunther eliminates him. That's another one shouldn't have been. Damian Priest is the next entrant. He saves Balor from being eliminated. He then attacks THRU and Sheamus. He attacks Gunther, and the Judgment Day attack Rollins, Gunther, and Sheamus. Balor with a backbreaker on Rollins. Montez Ford is the next entrant. He attacks Balor and tries to eliminate Dominic. He then kicks Priest. Balor tries to eliminate him, but escapes and attacks Balor. Priest then picks up and dumps Ford out of the ring, eliminating him. Edge is the next entrant, and he goes after the Judgment Day with vicious spears. He eliminates Priest and Balor. Then he looks at Seth Rollins. Dominic attacks Edge, but Edge tries to eliminate him. Instead, Priest and Balor return to eliminate Edge. No disqualification. It was great. Edge goes after the Judgment Day and attacks both, but Rhea Ripley attacks Edge. Beth Phoenix appears from behind and spears Ripley. WWE officials come out to stop the brawl. By God. Oh my God. The fucking officials had a fucking night. Shit. Austin Theory is next entrant. He attacks Rollins and hits a neck breaker. He goes after Sheamus and McIntyre. Sheamus with a clothesline to Theory. Amos is next entrant. He attacks both Sheamus and McIntyre. He then attacks Theory and Dominic. Gunther chops Amos, but has no effect, and Amos chokeslams him. Braun Strowman is the next entrant. He goes after Amos, and they both exchange strikes in the ring. Strowman with a clothesline to eliminate Amos. He then attacks Gunther and then attacks Rollins in the corner. He tries to eliminate Seth, but hangs on. Sheamus and Drew try to eliminate Rollins, but he escapes through the bottom rope. Ricochet is the next entrant, and he launched into Dominic by Braun Strowman. Drew and Sheamus attack Strowman, and they try to eliminate him, but hang on. They hit the 10 beats of the battle ran. Gunther tries to eliminate McIntyre, but he is saved by Sheamus. Rollins tries to eliminate Theory, but it's unsuccessful. Gunther eliminates both Sheamus and McIntyre. Logan Paul is the next entrant. They all attack him. Ricochet tries to eliminate him, but is stopped by Paul. He then hits the lariat to Ricochet. Buckshot lariat. Holy shit. Mr. Hangman Adam Page has a little competition. Paul with body shots to Strowman, but he is picked up and slammed. Ricochet then hits the shooting star. Cody Rhodes is the final entry, and he attacks Theory and Dominic. He then attacks Strowman and hits the Cody Cutter on Theory. Dominic hits the Three Amigos, but is stopped on the third suplex, and Cody hits the Crossroads before eliminating him. Strowman with a powerbomb to Cody. Gunther hits the last symphony on Strowman. Paul and Ricochet springboard dive into each other. Cody eliminates Strowman. Ricochet tries to eliminate Cody, but is escaped. Theory eliminates Ricochet. Cody, Seth, Gunther, and Theory are the final four. Cody attacks Theory in the corner. Seth hits the stomp to Theory, and Cody eliminates him. Rollins and Cody come face to face. Gunther attacks them both, but they team up against Gunther. Rollins with a pedigree on Gunther, and Cody does the same. Cody with strikes to Rollins. Rollins fights back with super kicks. Rhodes on Rhodes. It goes for the pedigree on Cody, but Logan comes back and eliminates Rollins. Paul goes for the right hand, but Cody hits the Crossroads and eliminates him. Gunther chops Cody, but fights back and chopped down again. He goes for a back suplex, but Cody lands on his feet, and Gunther chops him again. Gunther continues to chop Cody. Gunther goes to eliminate Cody, but is hung on the ropes. Cody goes for a springboard move, but is stopped. Gunther tries to eliminate Rhodes again, but Cody hangs on. Cody fights back and climbs the top rope, but is stopped by Gunther, who throws him off the top rope. Gunther kicks Rhodes. Cody fights back and hits the Cody Cutter. He tries to eliminate Gunther, who lands on the apron. He attacks Gunther in the corner and traps him. He then kicks him. Gunther with a drop kick to Cody. He then hits the power bomb. He tries to eliminate Cody, but he hangs on. Gunther with a sleeper hold. Cody tries to drag Gunther over the top rope, but he releases the hold. Gunther picks up Rhodes, but then hits Crossroads before eliminating Gunther to win the match and head to WrestleMania. Excellent, 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 excellent way they did this. Cody Rhodes wasn't cleared at the time of the Royal Rumble. So they wanted to keep things open in case something happened. So this was probably like their plan B. So it gave Rhodes a chance to rest because he's going to need it going into WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. The most stupid, I swear this was so fucking stupid. This was so fucking stupid to the point that I didn't care about it. I didn't care about this match and the next one over. So we're going to get through this, get to the Women's Royal Rumble, and then get you out of here. And hopefully this is like a quick 30, 45-minute video. And then I'm going to probably go to bed really early because I'm exhausted. Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt. LA Knight and Bray Wyatt go to the ring. The match begins and Bray attacks him viciously. He then throws Knight across the ring. Knight rolls out of the ring. Wyatt goes after him and attacks him. Knight sends Bray into the steel steps. Bray sends Knight into the crowd. He drags Knight back to ringside, and he tries to suplex him through the table, but he escapes and drives himself and Wyatt through the table. Bray throws a toolbox in the ring. He gets back in the ring, but Knight attacks him. But Wyatt sends him to the outside of the ring. Knight attacks Wyatt with a kendo stick. He goes for it again, but Wyatt and hits a Sister Abigail for the win. Bray Wyatt wins. Following the match, Bray Wyatt wears a different mask and goes after Knight, who runs away and hits him with a kendo stick, but it has no effect on him. Wyatt locks in the mandible claw on LA Knight. Uncle Howie appears above Wyatt and he dives onto LA Knight as the Firefly Funhouse animals look upon and on down. I didn't see it. I had to go back. I had to actually see it on Twitter, and they should have put a little bit more extra light on there because you could hardly even notice it. Following the match, Raw Women's Championship match: Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. Another match I didn't care two shits about. They could have fucking goddamn shortened this at least an hour to 45 minutes, and it would have been great. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair head to the ring. The match begins with both women start brawling. Belair with a clothesline. She then attacks her in the corner. Bliss escapes and drops Belair before dropping her. Bliss attacks Belair on the mat. Bliss attacks Belair in the corner. Cover 1-2 kick out. Bliss goes to work on Belair. Bliss with vicious kicks to Belair and goes to work on her. Belair with a suplex on Bliss. She hits a dropkick on Bliss and attacks her in the corner. Belair kicks Bliss. She hits a moonsault on Bliss. She goes for a powerbomb, but Bliss escapes and hits a DDT. Cover 1-2 kick out. Bliss kicks Belair. She hits the double knees and follows it with a senton. Cover 1-2 kick out. Bliss goes for Sister Abigail, but Belair counters with and hits the KOD for the win. Belair retains. No shit. No shit. And this actually did Bliss a favor to protect her, so she didn't have to go in the Royal Rumble, and she didn't have to suffer that much damage. So it made sense at the end of the day. A video package showing an empty playground and Uncle Howdy who asks if he feels in charge. Bliss looks scared after seeing the video. The Women's Royal Rumble match. Ripley is number 1. Liv Morgan is number 2. The match begins and both women brawl in the ring. Ripley throws Liv across the ring. She hits her with a big boot. She goes for a suplex, but Morgan counters it into a backstabber. Morgan goes for a crossbody, but is caught and suplexed. Dana Brooke is next entrant. She hits the missile dropkick. She then attacks Liv and sends Rhea into the post. Liv and Dana battle it on the top rope, and Dana hits a superplex. Emma's the next entrant, and she attacks Ripley. All women attack Rhea in the corner. They try to eliminate Rhea, but she fights them off. Shayna's the next entrant in the entrant. She slams Emma. Liv tries to eliminate her, but Shayna prevents it from happening. Shayna with a backbreaker on Dana. Shayna and Dakota Kai actually made history last night. You're probably wondering, how did they make history? Well, they are the first couple in WWE history in the Women's Royal Rumble that are a couple, and they are romantically involved. So for all the women who say that there's no women empowerment, there you go. You got a little history last night. And that didn't even end it. As soon as they entered, that was history. Bayley is the next entrant. She attacks by Liv, who's trying to eliminate her, but Bayley blocks it. Bayley fights back and attacks Liv in the corner. B-Fab is the next entrant. She attacks Emma and Shayna. She then slams Dana and kicks Bayley. Ripley headbutts her and eliminates her. Roxanne Perez is the next entrant, and she hits the crossbody on Dana. She then attacks Emma and Shayna in the corner. Roxanne with an uppercut on Bayley. A couple of women try to eliminate Bayley, but she hangs on. Dakota Kai is the next entrant, and she attacks Liv and saves Bailey. The women gang up on damage control. Liv attacks Kai in the corner. Liv attacks Bailey. Io Sky is the next entrant, and she hits a missile dropkick on Emma. And Dana, she dropkicks Shayna. Damage control tried to eliminate Emma, but she fights her way out of it. Damage control eliminates Dana. Dakota Kai eliminates Emma. Roxanne tries to eliminate Kai, but damage control saves her. Damage control eliminates Roxanne Perez. Natalya is the next entrance, and she attacks everyone, but Shayna attacks her from behind. She tries to eliminate Natalya, but she fights out of it. Candice LeRae is the next entrant. She goes after Kai and Io. She nearly uses Bailey to eliminate Kai and Sky. Shayna with a knee to Candice. Natalya slaps Baszler and follows it up with a German suplex. Natalya sent to the apron, but she escapes and tries to eliminate Shayna, but she locks in the Karafuda clutch, and damage control eliminates them both. I think Dakota Kai is going to be slept on the fucking floor or the couch in their hotel room. She eliminated her girlfriend. Zoe Starks is the next entrant, and she goes after damage control. Rhea tries to eliminate her, but escapes and kicks Zoe. Tries to eliminate Rhea, but she hangs on. Damage control attacks Candice LeRae. Xia Li is the next entrant, and she kicks Candice and Rhea. She attacks her in the corner. Damage control gang up on her, attack her. Candice with a neck breaker to both Kai and Io. Candice is set up on the top rope, but Bailey and Kai and Io shoves her down, eliminating her. Becky Lynch is the next entrant, and she goes after Bailey and attacks her in the corner. Bailey is sent through the second rope. Damage control gang up on her and send her into the barricade. They send Becky over the announce table. Tegan Knox is the next entrant. She dives onto Rhea. She attacks Xia Li, Stark, Kai, and Io in the corner. Liv punches Zoe Stark, and Tegan hits a shiny wizard and then tries to eliminate her. Asuka is the next entrant, and she attacks. Oh! Asuka is no longer Asuka. Do yourself a favor, look up Kana. Holy shit, she is the evil version of Asuka. She was, holy shit, she scared the shit out of me. Asuka with a German suplex on Zoe. Asuka with vicious strikes to Bailey. She tries to eliminate Bailey, but she hangs on. Tegan attacks Asuka in the corner. Asuka eliminates Tegan. Piper Niven is the next entrant, and she attacks Tegan and Zoe Starks. She knocks down Bailey and body slam Liv and her and hits the splash. Piper Niven, there's no more dough drop. Hallelujah. Tamina's the next entrant, and she goes after Liv and exchange blows with Piper. Tamina super kicks Piper Niven. Becky enters the ring and attacks damage control and hits a DDT to Kai and Sky. Chelsea Green is the next entrant, and she immediately eliminated by Rhea Ripley. Becky tries to eliminate Bailey, but she is saved by Kai, who is eliminated by Becky. She then eliminates Sky. Bailey eliminates Becky, and Liv eliminates Bailey. Damage control and Becky Lynch brawl on the outside. Zelina Vega is the next entrant, and she goes after Rhea. Piper tries to eliminate Zelina. She fights with Xia Li on the apron. Xia is eliminated by Vega. Vega is going to be the voice in Street Fighter, so congratulations, and that's why she was dressed like her character. Raquel Rodriguez is the next entrant. She attacks Vega, and she throws her into the turnbuckle. She attacks Ripley with a clothesline. She hits a fallaway slam on Stark. Raquel slams Asuka. Vega with a Hurricane Rana on Raquel. I really thought that they were going to give it to her because she had her entire family. You don't have your entire family come to see you lose. I was shocked. I was also scared when I found it. I said, oh shit, Rhea gets slided because of Raquel because she's the hottest thing right now. No, she's going to be facing probably um, Charlotte Flair, and I hopefully Charlotte Flair does the right thing. Mia Yim is the next entrant, and she attacks Stark and Liv. She then attacks Asuka and hits Ripley with a DDT. Piper Niven tries to eliminate Mia Yim, but she blocked it. She, along with Vega and Asuka, tried to eliminate Piper, but she fights out of it. Lacey Evans is the next entrant. She picks Piper Niven. Lacey attacks Liv in the corner. Tamina tries to eliminate Lacey, but is fight out of it. Tamina with a clothesline to Lacey. Michelle McCool is the next entrant. She enters through the crowd because she was sitting with her daughters and attacks Tamina, sending her into the steel steps. She hits a Styles Clash on Vega. And I heard Michael Cole, she says that's the face buster or the face breaker, whatever it was. And he goes, isn't that such a phenomenal move? Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Corey Graves are what I needed. I didn't know I needed in my life until I had it in front of me. Indy Hartwell is the next entrant. She attacks Stark and Mia Yim. She slams Stark to the mat. She tries to eliminate Lacey Evans, but isn't successful. Sonya Deville is the next entrant, and she kicks Stark and eliminates her. Sonya kicks Raquel. Raquel attacks her, but she catches her and attacks her. Both women connect with kicks. Lacey Evans used the Cobra Clutch on Vega and eliminates her. Shotzi is the next entrant. On she dives onto Raquel and Piper Niven. Shotzi kicks Lacey and hangs on to the top rope. Sonya tries to eliminate Shotzi but hangs on. Sonya eliminates Indy Hartwell. Nikki Cross is the next entrant. She goes after everyone. She hits a swinging neckbreaker on Shotzi. Evans tries to eliminate Nikki Cross but fights out of it. Nia Jax, when this happened, I was like, oh no. Oh fuck no. I'm like, well, she's gonna be the winner of the Royal Rumble because fucking goddamn Dwayne, all he had to do was call up and say, oh, I want her back in the company and she's winning the Royal Rumble and she's headlining me. He's main event in WrestleMania. Thank God that didn't happen, honestly. So Nia Jax she's the final entrant, and they all attack her, but she fights back and attacks them. She exchanges strikes with Raquel. She pounces on her, but thrown down. Rhea attacks Nia before hitting the Riptide, which I loved. Oh my god. They all eliminate Nia from the match. Nikki Cross attacks Michelle McCool. Michelle tries to eliminate Nikki but hangs on. Raquel eliminates Lacey Evans with a clothesline. Asuka with an armbar on Raquel, but she sends her to the apron. She sends Sonya to the apron. Asuka eliminates Sonya with a kick to the head. Rhea eliminates Michelle McCool. Mia Yim eliminates Shotzi after each defeat. Piper then throws Mia over the top rope, eliminating her. Piper sent over the apron and is kicked by Raquel and is eliminated. Raquel goes for a Tahana bomb, but is reversed and eliminated by Ripley. That scared the shit out of me. Asuka and Cross fight on the apron. Cross eliminated by Liv Morgan. Rhea, Liv, and Asuka are the final three. Asuka attacks both women. Liv tries to eliminate Ripley, but she fights out of it, and both women are fighting on the apron, which another almost heart attack. Jesus Christ. Asuka dragged to the apron. Asuka with the mist to Liv before being eliminated by Rhea. Liv with a code breaker, and Rhea is hanging on, but she has used her legs to eliminate Morgan to win the match. Winner, Rhea Ripley. I cried. I cried like a baby. Yep. Cried like a baby. And I don't give a shit. Hardy performs in live crowd, which I didn't give two shits. We need better music. WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. They head to the ring. The match begins with Reigns knocks Owens down with a shoulder tackle. Owens with an elbow followed with a senton. Owens stomps Reigns in the corner and follows it up with a cannonball. As Reigns leaves the ring, Owens goes after him and Reigns fights back. Owens with a clothesline to Reigns, he follows with a senton. He sends him into the ring. Reigns sent into the corner. Roman slams Kevin to the mat. Cover 1-2 kick out. Reigns with a drive-by on Owens. Cover 1-2 kick out. Reigns goes to work on Owens. Reigns attacks Owens in the corner. Owens fights back with a clothesline. Roman is sent outside and Owens hits a frog splash. He climbs to the top rope and hits a frog splash again. Cover 1-2 kick out. Owens goes for the super kick, but Reigns catches him and power bombs him. Cover 1-2 kick out. Owens goes for a cannonball, but Reigns hits a Superman punch. Cover 1-2 kick out. Roman goes for the spear, but is sent into the post. Owens hits a swanton bomb. Cover 1-2 kick out. Owens climbs to the top rope, but is stopped. Both men exchange strikes on the top rope. Reigns is knocked down, and Owens goes for a moonsault, but botches the move. He goes for it again and misses. Reigns covers him. Cover 1-2 kick out. Reigns goes for the spear, but is caught, and Kevin goes for the stunner, but is sent into the referee. Owens with a pop-out powerbomb and covers him, but there is no referee to count it. Reigns delivers a low blow. He asks Sami to get a chair. Zayn reaches for a chair and hesitates to hand the chair over. Kevin with a stunner. Cover 1-2 kick out. Owens goes for a pop-out powerbomb. Reigns with a Superman punch with a spear. Cover 1-2 kick out. Owens crawls out of the ring. Zayn is asking Owens just to stay down. Reigns spears Owens through the barricade and sends him into the ring, but Owens immediately rolls out. Reigns slams Owens' head into the steel steps. Like he like almost pushed him and he like fell back. I thought he had a concussion. He does it again. He sends him into the ring. Owens fights back with a punch. Reigns spears him for the win. Roman Reigns retains. Following the match, Jey Uso goes to place the garland on Zayn, but Reigns stops him, and they take turns attacking Owens. The Usos hit 1D on Owens. Jey places a chair around his neck, and Solo hits a hip attack. Heyman hands the handcuffs to Reigns. They handcuff Owens to the rope, like Tommy Dreamer style, like with one hand and the other hand, and it was like this. The Usos super kick him repeatedly. Reigns goes to hit Owens with a chair, but Zayn stops him by saying this is beneath him. Reigns hands the steel chairs to Sami. Sami takes the chair. Reigns shoves him and screams at him to hit Owens. Sami hits Roman with the steel chair, and Jimmy super kicks him and attacks him. Solo hits the Samoan spike on Sami. Jimmy and Solo viciously attack Sami. They both look at Jey and ask him to join in. Jey leaves the ring and walks away. Reigns viciously attacks Sami Zayn with a steel chair. Then he leaves the ring as Jimmy delivers one more super kick to Kevin Owens. And that is the end of the Royal Rumble. So Roman Reigns knows his opponent for WrestleMania unless the Elimination Chamber decides to mess with those things. It was a good one. The story keeps going. We'll have to find out on Monday Night Raw. But we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. Next weekend is NXT St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and it's actually, I didn't even know this. It's actually going to be in another state, which is great. It gives these people a chance to get the fuck out of the performance center. So it's a win-win situation altogether. But I want everybody to go and check out all. Oh, before that whole situation, Rhea Ripley dislocated her knee, but she was able to pop it back in. Cody Rhodes announced that he is going to be making money on his fucking pec, so it's going to be on a lot of merchandise. He actually mentioned AEW in a WWE press conference, which I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if Paul is going to zing him for that. I hopefully not. Um, Paul, I know, did a little dig to Tony Khan and says nobody does it like us. Nobody does shows like us. So Tony Khan, I think, needs to step up his fucking game and start booking bigger arenas. And I'm not kidding. Like, what the Revolution's done. I don't know where. What is it called? It's not All Out. What's the next one? Not Fighter Fest. Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing is probably going to be in Vegas. I think he needs to fucking rent out the Raiders football stadium, and he needs to make that as a big now. He could go from the T-Mobile Arena to that and check to see if he can sell that out. If he could do that, then he needs to step up his game and start booking stadiums. So, Rhea Ripley's got a choice to make, and will just to be continued until Monday. I want everybody to have a good rest of your Sunday. Go and enjoy episode 275. It is live. Go check it out. Go and check out all the other content on my YouTube channel. While you're here, go like, subscribe, and share all my videos. Please go check out me on my social media, which is TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, Mel's Match Hat. Check me out on Snapchat and Facebook. I will be back here for episode 276 this coming Friday at 2 p.m. I want to have everybody have a great Friday. I love you all. And again, we're on the road to WrestleMania. Congratulations to Mommy. Mommy Mania is running wild. Rhea Ripley and Roads to WrestleMania. So last night I said roads to Mommy Mania. How awesome is that? A great tagline. I can't wait to see the merch that comes out of that. And speaking of merch and speaking of a woman of my word, what had happened with Sami Zayn last night, I'm going to buy a Roman Reigns t-shirt, and I'm going to be a woman of my word, and I'm going to officially acknowledge Roman Reigns as my tribal chief, and I will do the whole fucking gambit. So you're gonna have to hold on and be patient while the shirt's being ordered and comes to me, and I will be I'll have it on while I do my show, and I will even do a short knowing that I got it, and I'll be posting it, so you'll be in the know what's going on. But yep, I'm a woman of my word, and I will be acknowledging the tribal chief, the head of the table, once the shirt comes in. So I like to do things thoroughly and officially. So, but I'm a woman of my word. I'll be doing that. So look forward to that. What also look forward to is I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna get into different t-shirt, different pants, and I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I got stuff to do tomorrow, and it's gonna be crazy on moving on. And I'm on Twitter. Come tweet me out. Come on, interact with me. I love interacting with you all. Again, have a wonderful Sunday, and check out harrys.com. Check out Liquid Death at liquiddeath.com. Go check out Deathwitch Coffee at deathwitchcoffee.com. Go check out Maestro Classics at maestroclassics.com. And please go check out HOG Wrestling at hogwrestling.net and go check out their latest coming up, their next event, which is Beginnings. And it's going to be a tribute to Jay Briscoe, and it's going to be a tearjerker. So bring your tissues, and serve it up to those dem boys. And you know, it's just a shame. And if you want, go to support everything with this, and the 100% of the proceeds will be going to the family. Go get the Jay Briscoe shirt at ringofhonorshop.com or whatever, the Ring of Honor, to get your merchandise at the Ring of Honor. Go to ringofhonor.com, ROH.com, and then you can find it there. It should be also on AEW.com, so go check that out. So I will see you this Thursday at this Friday at 2 p.m. for episode 276. Have a great Sunday. Love you all, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you all. Bye.